So if you want a fair system, make it a fair system. By the way, please pay attention to us. We have a ranking system that's fair. We put it up.
A solution.
We have a couple videos up at now. We have a solution to your problems. Just pay attention to us. We might actually teach you something.
Something that we don't really have a solution for because we're not savvy or privy to the knowledge that we need to do this, which is just to develop a plan for the players themselves and providing a template and a structure that gives you can transfer 2 to 3 times in your college career. And the third time is something that you have to write a resume to the specific board that has to approve it based on this criteria. So that's something that I would like to give a solution for, because it's something that's a little more simple to solve instead of just being like, hey, you could just keep transferring 5 times in your career if you want to. Don't even spend a year at one pro football program. That's just stupid to me. That's just stupid. I'm just gonna say it. Stupid.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Gerg, is it stupid?
What's stupid? Everything?
That was a better response than I was hoping for, so it's good. The argument that is just constantly being made with NIL and all of these kind of discussion points just comes down to money. And that is just not what this sport was designed to be. College football was not supposed to be a minor league. It is now, and that's fine. It's a minor league, and I can even humbly admit defeat on that. But then we have to start making sense of it. If it's a minor league, then you have to make the games fun to watch. And you're not going to make games fun to watch if over half of the league is disenfranchised. It's not going to be fun. I don't care about 20 teams. I care about my teams. And if one of my teams, Western Michigan, doesn't even have a shot before they even get to hike the first ball in the game, then I'm over it. I'm done. If you're going to snub a team like Florida State, who has nothing but prestige from 1980 to current day to being a solid football program that has earned their stripes and have won the programs and have done everything they did, they went undefeated, you need to acknowledge that. Their strength of schedule was weak. It was not any better or worse than Alabama's. You just like Alabama better. That's the truth. You just like Texas better.
But, Jordan Travis got injured, and he was the whole team.
He was. That's why there was, 11 NFL draft picks that was from Florida State alone? Where's your argument there? The only other team that did better than that, I think, was Michigan, which is like 12.
I think, yeah, they had so many. And it makes sense because they were the national champions.
National championship team.
By a lot.
Oh, wow. 11 players on a team. You mean to tell me they couldn't have stand a better chance than Alabama to make it into the national championship game? Because their quarterback got injured? And I don't even want to hear your argument that Georgia blew them out. Georgia blew out a 3rd and 4th string team. They beat up practice squad. That's what they did. And I don't want to make it sound like that because I really do love the players that play at Florida State, but that's the truth. If you got rid of 21 of your starter players on a team, what kind of team do you have? It's not a fair comparison. Well, Georgia lost a lot of players too. Not nearly to the number. Their star quarterback player that started from the beginning of the season to the end of the season played that game.
And I think it was like they had 85% of their starters still or something like that, and Florida State had like 30% at most.
I think at worst for Georgia, they had 70% of their starters. Florida State had 90% of their starters gone. Not 90% of them starting. 90% of their starters gone.
Okay, so let's do the math. So that's 70% of Georgia starters versus 10% of Florida State starters. Let's go. Let's play a football game. It just sucks because people are like, no, perception's everything. It's like, no, you need to just look a little deeper than that. Think about what's happening on the field. Think about what's happening.
All those players, if they were allowed to go to the Final Four team, the whole Seminole pack would have been there. And that would have been a real game. And here's the other argument, too. Well, Alabama lost to an overtime game, so it was a really tight game, so we got it right. No, you didn't, because you made it unfair, regardless of the situation. I don't deny that Alabama was not at the caliber to take on that team. Alabama, of course, is a fantastic franchise, and it would have been a tight game regardless. The point is that you have to have some ethics in your playing, and you have to have some ethics in your decision making. And when money is the only thing that you care about, you create really bad choices that do not focus on the morality or ethics of a situation. And Florida State clearly, by the results, losing their star player and still having a third string quarterback winning a conference championship game, should have been proof enough that they should have taken on Michigan in the semifinal game. That's just the truth. And if you can't stand on that laurel, then I don't want to hear your argument that the league got it right, because they didn't.
I mean, I can deal with conference realignment. I can deal with this and that. Like, the game's going to change with the times, and it's fine. I get it. But making it all about revenue and money and players being bought out to the highest bidder, it's like, and there's no structure around it. It's like, guys, this league is going to become just the 5 great teams and everybody else.